Alright guys, I'm going to go over Firestarter 33. So 1, 2, and 3 are going to use SohCahToa. So remember the So part is opposite over hypotenuse. The Ka is adjacent over hypotenuse. And the Toa is opposite over adjacent. Alright, so you got to figure out which angle you're using. Remember, it's unlikely you're going to see a B here because B is the 90-degree angle. So this is always for right triangles. We have a right triangle. So sine of A, so that's important. That means I'm going to be using this is going to be my theta. Alright, that means the opposite is 7.6, so that's the opposite. So number 1 is going to be the opposite, which is 7.6, all over 8, and the hypotenuse is 8.07. So how you would write this is you would say sine of A equals 7.6 over 8.07. Right? So I'm just going to go to my calculator and put that in my calculator. And this is just finding a ratio for us, 7.6 divided by 8.07. I end up with 0.94. So sine of A equals about 0.94. We'll say 942. Alright. I use the about symbol, not the equal symbol, because I did round. Alright, so sine of C. Now this time, my theta, remember theta is the angle, we don't know that yet, is right here. So when I do sine of C, it's actually going to be, my opposite is now 2.7. So I'm going to 2.7 all over 8.07. I'm going to put that into my calculator. So I'm going to do 2.7 divided by 8.07. It's going to give me 0.335. And it's about. So it's about 0.335. Right? That's it. Now we're going to find tangent. So remember tangent. So tangent, this time I'm using A. So that means my theta is A. So I'm going to do the opposite. So the opposite is 7.6 over my adjacent, which is 2.7. So my tangent, remember it's A. That means A is telling me where to look. So I do opposite over adjacent. So it's going to be 7.6 all over 2.7. All right. I'm going to put that in my calculator. So 7.6 divided by 2.7, I end up with 2.81. So tangent of A is about 2.815. 2.815. I'm trying everything to 3 decimals. Alright. That's it for 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, and 6, almost the exact same idea. So I'm going to start with, this time it's cosine. So remember cosine is going to be adjacent all over hypotenuse. That's for cosine. Alright. So A is right here. So my adjacent is 3. So 3. My hypotenuse is 6.89. I'm going to put in my calculator, 3 divided by 6.89. So 3 divided by 6.89, I end up with 0.435. So I get equals about 0.435 or 0.435. Now, when I do cosine of C, remember cosine of C is slightly different because C makes our theta here. So that means my adjacent is the one next to it. So the easiest way to find adjacent is the opposite is easy. Adjacent is the last side besides the hypotenuse. So it's going to be 6.2 all over 6.89. That's going to give me, so I'm going to do 6.2 divided by 6.89 in the calculator. Alright, it's going to give me about 0.899, so about 0.9. So it's about 0.9. Right? Now tangent, once again, tangent, very, very similar. I gotta figure out which, so because I'm using C, that means my theta is C. So then I'm gonna have 3, that's the opposite, over the adjacent, 6.2. So I'm just gonna do 3 divided by 6.2. I end up with a 0.484, about 0.484. Notice a couple problems I added the 0 here, a couple problems I didn't. It's really whatever you like better. It's personal preference. So as long as you know the decimal points where it's at. All right, that's it.